The nuclear weapons disposal facility on Shadow Moses Island in Alaska's Fox Archipelago was attacked and captured by next-generation special forces, being led by members of Foxhound. They're demanding that the government turn over the remains of Big Boss, and they say that if their demands are not met within 24 hours, they'll launch a nuclear weapon. You'll have two mission objectives. First, you're to rescue DARPA Chief Donald Anderson and the president of Armstech, Kenneth Baker. Both are being held as hostages. Secondly, you're to investigate whether or not the terrorists have the ability to make a nuclear strike and stop them if they do.
What's the insertion method?
We'll approach the disposal facility by sub.
And then?
We'll launch a one-man SDV. After the SDV gets as close as it can, dispose of it. From there on, you'll have to swim. High-tech Special Forces Unit Foxhound. Your former unit, and one that I was a commander of.
So they're still around.
There are 6 members of Foxhound involved in this terrorist activity. Psycho Mattis, with his powerful psychic abilities. Sniper Wolf, the beautiful and deadly sharpshooter. Decoy Octopus, master of disguise. Vulcan Raven, giant and shaman. And Revolver Ocelot, specialist in interrogation and a formidable gunfighter. And finally, in charge of them, Foxhound's squad leader, Liquid Snake.
Liquid Snake?
The man with the same codename as you. The nuclear weapons disposal facility covers the whole island. I'll instruct you by codec after you reach your target.
Anyone going with me?
As usual, this is a one-man infiltration mission.
Weapons and equipment OSP?
Yes. This is a top-secret black op. Don't expect any official support.
And we're live? Oh, I fixed the cutscenes. If you play this game in like a sound, like hold on, I'll show you. Like when I play this game on Discord, I think the cutscenes were a wee bit weird, but the resolution was really good. But it like messed up some like texture settings. See if you go to I put it in my display driver, and even though it made the gameplay look really good, they made the cutscenes dead glitchy, like the audio and stuff. So, but if you play it on software, it like fixes the cutscenes. Just wanted to say that. Is my mic working? Let's see. Okay, yeah, can hear my audio. Yeah, like see when we played on Discord, like some of the cutscenes, like remember, like it only came out one audio in the ear. And like the FMV cutscenes were like dead starty, and you had to skip them. Yeah, but if you switch it to software mode, it fixes it. Although now the game looks on part of the PS1 version, so there's that. So yeah, welcome to Metal Gear Headache Kajingles. The game that made Headache. We'll call him Headache Kajingles by accident. Hideo Kojima made him famous, and it went on to make Baby Simulator post-apocalypse. So, how it's going to work is, I'm going to shut up during cutscenes, and then in gameplay I'm going to talk. And I'm going to be shut up for a long time, because this game has a lot of cutscenes, and some of them are really long. Because, Kojima game. He's really is like Japanese George Lucas. He really likes these long exposed cutscenes. So, yeah, the original Metal Gear games from the MSX are still canon, right? And like, if you haven't played those games, oh wait, shit, never mind.
It's been a long time, Snake.
I should have known you were behind this, Colonel.
That's no way to greet an old war buddy, Snake.
What do you want from me?
I just invited you here so we could have a talk.
Invited? That's what you call sending armed soldiers after me?
Sorry if they were a little rough with you. But we've got a serious situation here. Only you can get us out of it.
I'm retired from Foxhound. You're not my commander anymore, and I don't have to take orders from you or anyone else.
You will take these orders. I know it.
Excuse me.
Who's this?
Dr. Naomi Hunter. She's chief of Foxhound's medical staff, and an expert in gene therapy.
Are you military?
No, civilian. I've been sent here from ATGC. Pleasure to meet you, Snake. Don't worry, this injection won't hurt a bit.
What's the shot for?
What's wrong? You don't like shots?
Snake, listen up. It all went down 5 hours ago. Heavily armed soldiers occupied Shadow Moses Island, a remote island off the coast of Alaska.
What soldiers?
Next Generation Special Forces, led by members of Unit Foxhound. They've presented Washington with a single demand, and they say that if it isn't met, they'll launch a nuclear weapon.
A nuclear weapon?
I'm afraid so. You see, the island is the site of a secret nuclear weapons disposal facility.
Foxhound hijacking a nuclear weapon?
Now you understand how serious the situation is. You'll have 2 mission objectives. First, you're to rescue the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, and the president of Armstech, Kenneth Baker. They're both being held as hostages.
Those are some heavy-duty hostages.
Secondly, you're to investigate whether or not the terrorists have the ability to launch a nuclear strike, and stop them if they do. Any questions, Snake?
Questions? I haven't even said whether I'd accept this mission.
Well, you can make up your mind after you hear more about the situation.
Tell me about the nuclear weapon disposal facility.
The disposal facility includes a hardened underground base. Even with our most advanced intelligence gathering equipment, we can't tell what's happening inside.
So someone needs to penetrate, gather intelligence, and report back. Sounds like a spy movie. What's the insertion method?
Well, an air insertion is impossible.
Not with this storm going on.
We'll approach the disposal facility by sub.
Approach?
Yes, within a few miles of it. The facility is equipped with sonar detection capabilities. They'd be able to hear our engine or propeller noise.
And then?
We'll launch a one-man SDV.
Launch?
Same as a torpedo, only this has no propulsion device of its own. After the SDV gets as close as it can, dispose of it. From there on, you'll have to swim.
You want me to swim in sub-zero Alaskan water?
Don't worry. That suit represents the latest advances in polythermal technology. The nuclear weapons disposal facility covers the whole island. I'll instruct you by codec after you reach your target.
Anyone going with me?
As usual, this is a one-man infiltration mission.
Weapons and equipment OSP?
Yes, this is a top-secret black op. Don't expect any official support.
What's the time limit?
24 hours. They say they'll launch after 24 hours.
Do they say what the target will be?
So far, they haven't mentioned the target.
When did the countdown start?
5 hours ago.
Colonel, who are you speaking for?
Naturally, I'm representing the U.S. government.
So who's in supervisory control of this operation?
The President of the United States.
Which means that the President must be meeting with his top aides in the map room about now, huh?
No, at this point they're still video conferencing with each other.
If that's a real nuclear warhead, shouldn't they issue a COG?
Not yet. The Secretary of Defense has operational control and is fully aware of the situation. After you infiltrate, if you determine they possess nuclear launch capabilities, a COG will be issued.
Well, if they haven't relocated to the nuclear shelter under Mount Washington, I suppose there isn't that much reason to worry yet. Is the National Security Agency in on this?
Yes. So is the DIA, the Defense Intelligence Agency.
The DIA? I'm starting to get a bad feeling about this.
They'll be sending us some support.
We don't need desk jockeys. We need a nuclear weapons specialist.
Of course. A nuclear weapons specialist has already been assigned to us.
We need backup from a specialist. I'm just an amateur when it comes to nuclear weapons.
I know. That's why I've requested the assistance of a military analyst named Nastasha Romanenko. She'll be providing you backup by Kodak.
A female analyst?
She's built up an impressive record as an advisor for the Nuclear Emergency Search Team. Contact her if you have any questions. She's also an expert on high-tech weapons.
Where's she working from?
At her home in Los Angeles.
California. Seems like a million miles away. Colonel, you're retired. Why are you involved in this?
Because there aren't many people who know Foxhound as well as I do.
Is that really the only reason?
I've been soldiering for a long time. I don't know anything else. I guess even though I'm getting a little old, I still love to be in the field.
Colonel, you're a lousy liar. Tell me the real reason.
Okay, Snake. Sorry. I'll be frank. A person very dear to me is being held hostage.
Who is it?
My niece, Meryl.
What was your niece doing here?
Several soldiers were reported missing the day of the revolt. And my niece was one of those called in as an emergency replacement.
She looks like you.
She's my little brother's girl. He died in the Gulf War. And since then, I've been watching after her.
A personal motive, Colonel. That's not very soldierly.
I'm retired. I'm just an old man now. And I'm your friend.
Since when are we friends?
I've thought of us as friends since the fall of Zanzibar.
With my personality, I don't have too many friends.
That's what I trust about you. It's what makes you human. Please, Snake. Save my niece, Meryl.
All right. But I have two conditions.
Name them.
1, no more secrets between us. I want complete disclosure at all times. And 2, I'll only accept orders directly from you, Colonel. No cutoffs involved, okay?
Agreed. That's why I was called. But one thing.
What?
I'm not a colonel anymore. Just a retired old warhorse.
I understand, Colonel.
But Dennis, what if I want the bad ending, where she dies? Wait, if you ever think about that, but oh yeah, I shouldn't have spoiled that. Fuck. Well, now I got a basic knows about there's two endings in this game. I can get in a bad. Alright, fought Naomi.
That doctor, is she part of this operation too?
She was in charge of Foxhound's gene therapy. She knows more about those men than anyone else.
You mean you've seen them naked?
Make no mistake, I'm not a nurse. I'm a scientist.
By the way, what was that injection for?
It's a combination of nanomachines and an anti-freezing peptide so that your blood and other bodily fluids don't freeze, even at subarctic temperatures.
Nanomachines?
Not just one kind, either. There are different types which will replenish the supply of adrenaline, nutrition, and sugar in your bloodstream.
Oh, now I don't have to worry about food.
I also put some nootropics in there.
Say what?
Nootropics. A class of drugs which will help improve your mental functioning.
It'll make me smarter, huh? Anything else?
Yes. Benzedrine. It's a type of stimulant. It'll keep you alert and responsive for 12 straight hours.
That was quite a cocktail. Anything else in there?
Those nanomachines will also keep your Codex batteries charged up.
Well, I guess I can call you when I'm ready to go on a diet.
You're welcome.
Okay, alright, I'm gonna play the game. Gotta play the game. Gotta play the game. New game plus or new game? Ah, fucking new game. Alright, I'm just gonna do normal, right? Because I don't want to be struggling for like 5 hours on Psycho Mantis or Sniper Wolf, so we're just gonna do normal. That and this is more like see if this was a gameplay stream, I would pick extreme, but because it's story and I want to get through it at some point today, because then we'll have to watch the cutscenes and watch me die at the same time, and it'll take like 10 million parts. So yeah, we're just gonna do normal. Well, that and I'm not as experienced with Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2, like 3, 4, and Rising.
I know it. I'm going to swat down a couple of bothersome flies.
Blackwater.
This is Snake. Colonel, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. What's the situation, Snake?
Looks like the elevator in the back is the only way up.
Just as I expected. You'll have to take the elevator to the surface, but make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the select button. When we need to contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the select button.
Ooh,
The
there's no
codec
select button by
receiver directly
DualSense.
stimulates the small
What do I
bones
do?
of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
Got it. Okay, I'm ready to go.
Colonel, dummy thick. Oh my god, actual gameplay. I just love the atmosphere of the older Metal Gear games, especially 1 and 2. Nah, fuck, I missed my chance. because he was yawning. CQC, motherfucker. Dun, 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 dun.
Snake.
Oh my
there's an
god.
elevator there
Oh
you
my
can take up to the ground.
actual.
You'll just have to wait for the elevator to come down. You better hide somewhere.
Better hide. Okay. Stealth is viable in Metal Gear Solid 1. MSG 1. Oh, I can't even spell this. MGS. Get that aspect. I need to respect that. Oh my god, a beauty. Did not get a good sleep last night. Oh, here we go. We're going. Let's go. Oh fuck. No, alert. It's the elevator was coming in. There's his name. Oh god. He puts his name in every credit sequence. Metal Gear. Also, how's my mic quality? Is it bad or is it good?
It's Snake. I'm in front of the disposal facility.
Excellent, Snake. Age hasn't slowed you down one bit.
How's that sneaking suit working out?
I'm nice and dry, but it's a little hard to move.
Bear with it. It's designed to prevent hypothermia. This is Alaska, you know.
Take it easy, I'm grateful. If it weren't for your suit and your shot, I would have turned into a popsicle out there.
An anti-freezing peptide, Snake. All of the genome soldiers in this exercise are using it.
I see. I'm relieved to hear that. Already tested, huh? By the way, how's the diversionary operation going?
2 F-16s just took off from Galena and are headed your way. The terrorist radar should have already picked them up.
Behind D. Colonel,
What's a Russian gunship
what's a
doing?
Russian gunship doing here?
I can memorize all the
I have
fucking
no
dialogue
idea,
in this game.
but it
Oh,
looks
fuck.
like our little diversion got their attention. Now's your best chance to slip in unnoticed. There are only 18 hours left until their deadline. You've got to hurry.
Wow, he must be crazy to fly behind in this kind of weather.
Who's that?
Oh, sorry. I haven't introduced you to yet. This is Mei Ling. She was assigned to us as our visual and data processing specialist. She designed your codec, as well as your Soliton radar system. Contact her if you have any questions about either of them.
Nice to meet you, Snake. It's an honor to speak to a living legend like yourself. What's wrong?
Nothing. I just didn't expect a world-class designer of military technology to be so cute.
You're just flattering me.
No, I'm serious. Well, I know I won't be bored for the next 18 hours.
Come on. I can't believe I'm being hit on by the famous Solid Snake. But I'm surprised. You're very frank for a trained killer.
Looks like we both have a lot to learn about each other.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to learning about the man behind the legend. But first, let me explain about your Soliton radar system. The bright dot in the middle is you, Snake. The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision.
Be careful, Snake. The genome soldiers have highly developed senses of hearing and vision due to their gene therapy. Make sure you don't let them see you.
First, I want you to infiltrate the disposal site and look for the DARPA chief.
The DARPA chief was injected with the same GPS transmitting nanomachines as you.
He should appear on your radar as a green dot.
Get whatever information you can from him about the terrorists. If he's alive, that is.
Snake, your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it.
Yes, it gets jammed easily, I'm afraid.
Yes, it's all made from currently existing technology. You won't be able to use it in an area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful.
We'll be monitoring your movements by radar, so contact us by codec anytime you want.
Got it. I'll call if I'm feeling lonely.
Seriously, Snake, we're here to back you up, so call if you need some information or advice.
I'm also in charge of your mission data. Contact me if you want me to record your current status. My frequency is 140.96. It's a dedicated frequency for saving data. Don't forget it.
Remember, except for your binoculars, you're naked. You need to arm yourself with whatever weapons you can find.
I remember. First, I'm strip searched by Dr. Naomi here, and then all my weapons are taken away. Imagine yourself put in that position.
Well, if you make it back in one piece, maybe I'll let you do a strip search on me.
I'll hold you to that, Doctor. By the way, sorry to disappoint you, but I did manage to smuggle out my smokes.
How did you do that?
In my stomach. Thanks to the shot you gave me that suppressed my stomach acids.
Cigarettes? How are those going to help you?
You never know.
If you want to get in, there's the front door. It's the fastest way, but there's too much risk of being spotted by the enemy.
I can't just knock on the door and ask them to let me in. There's one sentry on the left and one on the right. They're armed with 5.56ers and pineapples.
Oh wait, I thought the game
What
was
about
moving.
the air duct near the door? There should also be a duct on the second floor.
I can't see it from here.
I'll let you decide the best COA. I'm counting on you, Snake.
Okay, no gameplay begin. Now the gameplay begin. Stealth. Oh my god, wait. Okay, I got it. God, I
Surveillance
tell you, I
camera?
messed up there. Pineapple. 56ers. Stun grenades. OP as fuck. So one of the reasons why I'm not really a big fan of Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2's gameplay as much as 3, 4, and 5's and Rising's is because of the It's the camera, right? And I know it's a product of its time, but it's like in the higher difficulties you don't have the radar, and the radar was clearly designed for the camera, and it's just annoying to move around enemies because you can't even see them, so you have to constantly go in first person mode. Anyway, mini ran over. Game's still good though. Fuck. Nothing happened.
I heard. Where'd he go?
Okay. Actual game journalist.
What was that noise?
What was that noise? I'm gonna get the special cutscene now where the guy says, "Oh, there's another guy in infiltrating us," and I'm like, "Oh, why the perfect stealth?" Fuck.
Snake, this is McDonald Miller. It's been a long time.
I somehow got Big
Master,
Boss
what
rank
are
in
you
this
doing
game. How did
here?
I get caught
I
there?
quit being a drill instructor, so I moved out here for some peace and quiet. I'm in retirement, just like you. Once in a while, I still help train the
Miller!
Alaskan Scouts.
Passing on the skills to a new
Guys.
generation, huh?
Campbell told me about the situation here. I thought I might be of some use.
There's no one I'd rather have in a foxhole than you.
Well, I know lots about survival in a harsh environment. I've lived in Alaska longer than you, so call me if you have any questions about the flora or fauna out here. My frequency is 141.80.
Foreshadowing. Cass. Miller.
I moved the Dark Chief to the cell in the first floor basement.
What about the vent shaft cleaning?
Right, the guys
They
have
just
extra
opened the vent
dialogue now
covers.
because I got caught.
I'm about to start spraying for rats.
First floor basement ventilation shaft.
Shut those covers as soon as they're done spraying. Also, keep your eye on that woman in the cell. Don't get careless now.
Woman in the cell? Did something
Yeah,
happen?
this is the
There's
new
an
dialogue because I
intruder.
got tripped. I
Really?
got caught.
He's already done 3 people.
He's killed 3 people?
Yeah. Say he's using stealth, too.
Stealth. There's an intruder besides me?
Anyway, I want you to increase the security detail on the Chief.
Ah. Dialogue. I'm so sorry now. I considered just reloading the save file, but I didn't save. Snake never kill a man. Yeah, I never kill a man!
Press the action button to drop down.
Shut the fuck up.
Use the elevator to change floors. There should be a...
Chop.
What was that noise?
What was that noise? Reason why we take the upper vent is so we can get the thermal goggles early. Oh, pardon me, sorry. God, I just really like the atmosphere of like these PS1 games. Ding ding. That's one thing I didn't like about Phantom Pain was like the sneaking music isn't catchy.
What was that noise?
What was that noise? Should probably save.
Look at the radar. It's picking up the DARPA chief. He's the green dot. Hurry and rescue him.
You know the good part about these like the Metal Gear cutscenes is like they're so long you can actually like get a drink as they're playing. Or like a pack of Skittles. I don't want to climb a ladder. Let me a go.
Oh, kinda damn cold. I hate Alaska.
Woohoo. Johnny boy.
Boy, that woman is built alright.
I think we found Dennis. You can go make food. Yeah. So calm. More like so calm. So calm. More like so calm these nuts out of kind. That's the real reason why I said I'm gonna mute myself doing the cutscenes. I'm actually just not even there. Yes. Well, that woman's still alright.
Is that a woman? Not me.
Ugh, female.
Snake, the DARPA chief's signal is coming from somewhere in that area. Isn't there some place to drop down? Take a look around in first-person view mode.
Speaking of death, I am genuinely excited for rollback and fighters.
Who's that?
I'm here to save you. You're the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, right?
You here to save me, huh? What's your outfit?
I'm the pawn they sent here to save your worthless butt.
Really? It's true. You don't look like one of them. In that case, hurry up and get me out of here.
Slow down. Don't worry. First, I want some information about the terrorists.
The terrorists?
Do they really have the ability to launch a nuke?
What are you talking about?
The terrorists are threatening the White House. They say if they don't accede to their demands, they'll launch a nuclear weapon.
Sweet Jesus.
Is it possible?
It's possible. They could launch a nuke.
How do they plan to launch? I thought this place was just for keeping the dismantled warheads. They shouldn't have access to a missile.
What I'm about to tell you is classified information. Okay? We were conducting exercises with a new type of experimental weapon. A weapon that will change the world.
What?
A weapon with the ability to launch a nuclear attack from any place on the face of the Earth. A nuclear-equipped walking battle tank.
Metal Gear. It can't be.
You knew? Metal Gear is one of the most secret black projects. How did you know that?
We've had a couple of run-ins in the past. So that's the reason you were here at this disposal site?
Why else would I come to a godforsaken place like this?
I had heard the Metal Gear project was scrapped.
On the contrary. It's grown into a huge joint project between Arms Tech and ourselves. We were going to use this exercise as raw data, and then proceed to mass production. If it hadn't been for the revolution.
Revolution?
Rex has fallen into the hands of terrorists.
Rex.
Metal Gear Rex. The code name for the new Metal Gear prototype. They're probably already finished arming the warhead they plan to use with Rex. These guys are pros. They're all experienced in handling and equipping weapons.
Hey! Shut up in there, will ya?
But I thought that all nuclear warheads were equipped with safety measures. Some kind of detonation code that you have to input.
Oh, you mean PAL? Yes, of course, there is a PAL. It's set up so that you need to input 2 different passwords in order to launch the device.
There are 2 passwords?
Yes, Baker knows one, and I know one.
Baker? The president of Arms Tech?
That's right. Each of us needs to input our password, or there can be no launch. But they found out my password.
You talked?
Psycho Mantis can read people's minds. You can't resist.
Psycho Mantis?
One of the members of Foxhound. He has psychic powers.
This is bad.
It's just a matter of time before they get Baker's too.
If they find out Baker's password...
Yes, they'll be able to launch a nuke anytime. But there is a way to stop the launch.
What?
The card keys.
Card keys?
They were designed by Arms Tech, the system developers, as an emergency override. Even without the passwords, you can just insert the card keys and engage the safety lock.
And if I do that?
Yes. You can stop the launch.
That card key.
So where are the keys?
Baker should have them. Listen, you need 3 card keys. There are 3 different slots to put them in. You need to insert a card into each one of them.
Okay, 3 card keys. Do you know where they might be keeping Baker?
Somewhere in the 2nd floor basement.
2nd floor basement?
I heard the guards say they moved him to an area that has a lot of electronic jamming.
Any other clues?
Yes. They cemented over the entrances, but didn't have enough time to paint them. Why don't you look for the areas where the walls are a different color? Here, take this. It's my ID card. It'll open any level 1 security door. It's called a PAN card. It works together with your body's own electrical field.
Personal area network, huh?
It transmits data using the salts in your body as the transmission medium. As you approach the door's security devices, they'll read the data stored in the card.
And the doors will open automatically. Gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna get you out of here.
Wait a minute.
What is it?
You haven't heard any other way to disarm the PAL, have you? From your bosses or anyone?
No.
Are you sure you haven't heard anything?
I just said no.
So does the White House plan to give in to the terrorists' demands?
That's their problem. It has nothing to do with my orders.
But what about the Pentagon?
Pentagon? What is it?
What's that? Hey, what happened?
Dead.
Naomi, the chief. What happened?
I don't know. It looked like a heart attack, but...
A heart attack? No,
Colonel, are you hiding something from me?
absolutely not. Snake, you've got to understand. This op is security level red. You need the highest security clearance to get access to the complete file.
You want me to believe that you're in charge of this op, but you don't have complete access to the file?
I told you, the Secretary of Defense is in operational control. I'm just here as your support. Snake, we don't have time to debate. Get out of there and find President Baker.
Well, that happened. I'm gonna save. Gonna eat my ration. I just realised because we're in story mode, we don't really care about ranks. So I might as well just eat as much rations and die as much as we want. Okay. Where's Bailing?
The DARPA
Joe
chief.
Biden died.
Poor
No,
man.
Joe Biden's next.
He has a heart attack right after you save him. I'm getting a bad feeling about this, Snake. Maybe you should let me save your mission.
Oh, look. The EX bandana, that's me got my big boss rank, baby. Yeah, save here. I can't get rid of the other save files that I've, because I see when I was saving my game, I kept on the PC version because the saving's different in this. In the PS1 version, is like I thought it was like a series of other. No, I just kept on making new save files, and I can't delete them because every time I delete them, GOG uses cloud saves. It's like, oh no, your save files got deleted. Let's give them back. No, don't fucking give me them back. Anyway, that was my wee drama. Let's go, baby.
Don't move!
So you killed the chief, you bastard! Liquid? No, you're not. Don't move!
Is this the first time you ever pointed a gun at a person? Your hands are shaking. Can you shoot me, rookie?
Careful.
He knows that
I'm no
he knows the cutscene's
Liar.
coming.
That nervous glance, that scared look in your eyes. They're rookie's eyes if I ever saw them.
You know, if you don't have the
Never shot a
gun,
person, am
the
I
Snake
right?
literally just
You
grabs
talk
Meryl's
too
gun
much.
and says,
haven't
"Bet
even
you can
taken
shoot."
safety off, rookie.
I told you I'm no rookie!
You're not one of them, are you?
Open that door. You've got a card, don't you?
Why?
So we can get the hell out of here.
Looks like we'll be a little delayed. What are you doing?
Don't think, shoot!
What are you waiting for? Shoot!
Shoot!
Don't talk to me
Do you
like
like
a
a
rookie.
rookie? I'm telling you, shoot! So this is the strategy, is like you just let Meryl kill them. And that keeps your kill counter low. Did I think that would not? Oh, I took that one shot. Metal Gear rollback. Metal Gear Solid rollback.
Thanks for the help.
Not gonna lie, guys, I would actually not mind a Metal Gear fighting game.
Who are you?
You fool!
Guys,
You've killed him!
Metal Gear vs Guilty Gear fighting game. Get it? Metal Gear, Guilty Gear. Come on, make it happen.
Not dive into his mind. Now we'll never get that detonation code. Boss, I have a good idea.
know what the name's Ricky. That's Meryl's name now. You're that ninja.
Just like that.
Naomi, I just had some kind of hallucination. Is it from the nanomachines?
No, Snake. The nanomachines are functioning properly.
So what was it?
It must have been psychometric
What you
interference
cooking,
coming from
Dennis?
Psycho Mantis, Foxhound's psychic. Think of it as a mental feedback loop.
So that was Mantis.
Mantis. Cool. I used to be able to do a really good Snake impression, now I can't. That makes me sad. Moosehead. Meryl is a good. You guys can't even spell Meryl? Get that ass back. Get the fuck out of my stream. Just kidding, just kidding. Just in case, like, because I saw someone enter, like, I went up to five people watching, and I don't know who that would be. And they just seem being toxic. When in reality, I'm only toxic when I play fighters. Alright, so guys, my fighting game idea is a crossover between Metal Gear and Guilty Gear. Think about it. Snake can fight Soul, and Raiden can fight Kai. I mean, Kai and Raiden, they're literally lightning. It makes sense. I'm just saying. Jetstream Sam can fight now. Come on, do it. Psycho Mantis can fight Faust. Come on, it writes itself. It prints money. Meryl, thank you. Okay, Meryl. There we go. Thanks. No problem. I just want Snake and Soul Bad Guy to just duel through each other. C4. Oh, I fucked up. So Kai and Raiden, yes. They literally go, I am lightning, the rain transformed. Actually, yes. Yeah. See, you're thinking about it like, Metal Gear, Guilty Gear fit crossover, I'm thinking about it.
Am I too late?
I mean, Metal Gear's done crossovers with fucking Monster Hunter. It's not out of the question. It's not out of... Wouldn't be out of character for the series.
You're the Arms Tech president, Kenneth Baker, right? Don't worry. I'm here to save you.
No, don't touch it!
C4.
Right. Touch that wire, and the C4 will blow up along with the old man. So you're the one that the boss keeps talking about.
And you?
Special Operations Foxhound. Revolver Ocelot. I've been waiting for you, Solid Snake. Now we'll see if the man can live up to the legend. This is the greatest handgun ever made. The Colt Single Action Army. 6 bullets, more than enough to kill anything that moves. Now I'll show you why they call me Revolver. Draw! Draw! Hiding won't help you. love to reload during a battle. There's nothing like the slamming a long silver bullet into a well.
Oh, what am I doing? Didn't mean to shoot him.
Let's go.
Alright, good. Let's speedrun strat.
You're pretty good.
You're pretty good.
Just what I'd expect from the man with the same code as the boss. It's been a long time since I had such a good
You're
fight,
pretty good.
but I'm just getting warmed up. What? My hand! Stealth camouflage. Can't you even die right? You were lucky. We'll meet again. Who are you?
Gotta basic, I just saw your post in the server, yeah, happy cool.